When I was a kid, I had a stuffed animal.
Love her though.
Yeah.
What
And
stuffed animal?
it was like I think it was a Beanie Baby. It was like a
Ooh.
Beanie Baby like beagle, and I didn't name it anything. Like I didn't give it a real name. Its name was Favorite Puppy.
You named your stuffed animal Favorite Puppy?
That feels.
It
like
was a
kinda-
puppy, and it was my favorite. Therefore, logic. It would only be logical
Are you
to
a
assume
sociopath?
that the name of this animal would be thus known as Favorite Puppy.
Are you a genuine
I think you
psycho?
might be fucking. I think you might be fucking stupid.
I think when I was a kid, I was like, I think about that back, and I'm like, why the fuck did I name it Favorite? Like, was I really that lazy?
Did you get attached to it while it was still called Favorite Puppy?
Yeah. Well, we did a trip once. My family, we went out to Maine, where we went to it was called Point Sebago. It was a campground. It was like, but it wasn't really a campground. It was like a campground, but also like a resort campground. It was like a nice campground. It wasn't just like in the middle of the woods. It was like they had like a fucking candy shop and shit where you can get slush puppies and garbage and cap guns. But we went out on a boat at one point, and I brought Favorite Puppy with me, and it fell. Isn't that weird to say?
It's really weird to say Favorite Puppy. It's like a little scary.
Yeah, right? Isn't that weird?
I brought Favorite Puppy with me.
Yeah, that's the name of
That's
the.
fucked up, man.
Yeah.
That's some like serial killer.
I know, right? It really rubs me the wrong way. I can't explain it.
It's really fucking weird.
I
Dad.
was a child.
I brought Favorite Puppy on the boat.
I was a child when I made it up.
We're gonna make sure you can't get within like 30 feet of a gun now.
Yeah, you think so?
know how I lost Favorite
basically
Puppy.
what happened was while we were on that boat, I guess it fell into the water or something, and then my mom she drew up like missing posters, like she drew from memory what quote unquote Favorite Puppy looked like.
Just say it, man. No shame.
And
Dad, no, we're not gonna let you. We're not gonna let you be like, yeah, guys, this is weird. No, you're not saying quote unquote.
Why do you think that I was?
You did when you were a
listen, this
child.
is fucking you, dude.
You were
Yeah.
stupid then, and you're stupid now. You gotta say it.
Why would I have brought this up if I didn't think it was an extraordinary thing to be talking about on the podcast?
Ted, this is your pipe. You gotta fucking smoke it.
All right, I'm smoking it. Anyways,
this is your favorite puppy.
And it
This is
was
your
my
favorite
favorite
puppy you're
puppy.
talking
Anyways.
Oh, this reminds me of the favorite puppy that I have on my desktop. This is my desktop wallpaper for the regular video listeners.
Thank you, Schlatt.
Okay, for audio listeners, we have no fucking idea.
No,
Ted,
I've seen it before.
What's the
I've
rest
seen it
of the-
before. It's like a picture of like a golden doodle or something.
I don't entirely know why I decided to make this my desktop photo. It's not my dog.
You don't even know. For all you know, that dog's name could be Favorite Puppy.
It it just looks like a polite, nice dog to have.
Yeah.
That
Even though
dog's
it's
name
white,
is-
it's those
is-
white.
If that
It's
dog's
white
name
crusty.
is Favorite Puppy, I hope that it is rescued.
Puppy.
So basically,
Ted, that is so. I'm sorry, man. I gotta bring.
I'm
that,
not even
I gotta
done with the
dredge
story.
This up again. I gotta dredge this up again before you even finish the story.
Yeah.
That is so fucking weird.
I know. That's why I brought it up.
You named it Favorite Puppy.
Yeah.
That's fucking strange.
It is
that is the
strange.
name. That is the name of a Beyblade. It's not the
Favorite
name.
Favorite
Puppy.
Puppy.
That is
Yeah.
not the name.
Big giraffe, poisonous giraffe.
Poisonous giraffe. Archer gargoyle.
But basically,
Thief Phoenix.
my
Favorite
mom
puppy.
put up all those posters for trying to locate Favorite Puppy, and then we left that campsite, and then I thought I had lost it. And then like 3 weeks later or something like that, it shows up in the mail. Like somebody found it, saw the flyer, and sent it. And then I held on to it for however knows long. I don't know where it is anymore, but
It's actually pretty cool.
yeah, no, it was pretty cool. It was very simple. That kind of situation where I lose an item and then it returns to me has happened to me more than once in my life too. There was this one time that I was doing this adventure camp kind of thing, where one of the things that we were doing was we were going on a like class 5 rapids, like it was whitewater rafting trip thing, and I brought a GoPro with me. And one of the things that they provide these helmets that they have the GoPro slots on them where you can put the mounting system on it.
Sure.
And I guess the helmet was really, really old because I fell off the raft at one point and I think somebody's oar had hit it and it knocked the GoPro off into the fucking rapids. And I was like, I was fucking, I don't know, 16, 17 or something like that at the time. So I was like, it's a GoPro. It's like a lot of money. So I was like, fuck, I was really upset about it.
Yeah.
But then like literally fucking maybe 3 or 4 weeks later after it, I get a call from the camp that I did it as a part of this adventure camp thing. And they basically told me that there was a guy I think this was in Maine as well, in New Hampshire, that he's a scuba diver. And what he does is he goes to the bottom of these rapids where the water isn't rushing over, and he crawls along the bottom of it.
I've seen videos of that on YouTube of people like finding crazy shit at the bottom of like these rivers and stuff.
And he finds a bunch of shit, and he finds the GoPro, and it was in the waterproof ceiling. So he opens it up, he takes out the memory card, he plugs it in, and he's going through the photos, and then he sees a picture of somebody wearing a shirt from the camp. And then he looks up the camp online and he calls the camp, and then it's a pretty like small like family run camp, so they knew that I had lost the GoPro, and then they got it sent to them, and then they sent it to me, and I still have that GoPro to this day.
That is genuinely so fucking
cool.
lucky, man. That is so
I know,
fucking
right?
Lucky. Also, that is so cool that guy would go out of his way to not only just find it, but then proceed to go through the photos and track down.
Yeah, the dude's been on the news.
He can sell that shit for so much.
The dude has definitely been on the news as someone that I don't know his name, but he's someone who, for people who like lose rings in lakes and stuff, he'll go into those little ponds and whatever, and he'll go along and he'll try to find, like, people lose like wedding rings and stuff like that.
Dude,
he'll find
finding a wedding ring in the muck under a river sounds like my genuine worst nightmare. I can't. I dropped my glasses. I dropped my glasses into like a puddle once and spent like 2 hours trying to find them. I have no fucking idea how people do that.
That's least favorite puppy right there. That's least favorite puppy.
Yeah.